Hello, 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 hello. What's going on, everybody? Welcome now. Stock Trades. I need you to do me a favor. Like the like button. Wait, no, wait. Smash the like button. That's what I meant to say. Like the like button. All right, what's going on, B-Rad Cooley? Second out. Please explain what's going on and why all the good news that has not been making the stock move. We'll talk about that. It has made the stock move. Yes, both of you are correct. Lick that like button, kiss that like button, smash that like button. Ayo, what's going on? Not missing the love this time. Love live. It's all the same. Hum down, but clove up again. We got the long game. Exactly. All right. So I'm going to answer your question real quick right now. There's so many things. I've talked about it in the graphs that I had in yesterday's video. I recommend watching it because I go more in depth into the analysis of Clover versus Alignment Healthcare. But listen, guys, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been, again, you guys can look at my track record and, I've been doing this for a while. All right. So what's happening right now is there are different levels of investors. There are early, middle, starting, medium, rare, and medium, and then well done. There's different types of investors. Okay. What's happening right now is people that have already are healthcare experts that are in the stock market. They've realized that Clover is changing the game, and it's obviously the infrastructure turnaround is changing, and they're about to basically turn on the growth. And essentially, things are changing. People are going to be very wealthy. Okay, we're about to go to the moon, right? So what's happening right now is there's a lot of money. Well, first off, lots of emails are being sent. Lots of emails. You should see Wall Street right now. They're literally typing like I don't like to normally do this, but we can go ahead and we can go ahead and do this. Right now, Wall Street's sending emails, and Wall Street's like this, right, to their friend, and then their friend is typing back to them like this, right, to a point where it's getting really crazy in their emails, to where whatchamacallit, the CEO of the a hedge fund is looking at it, and it's like, this is the CEO with its bow tie, and it's pretty much saying, what's going on? I don't seem to understand why is Clover so good, to a point where then the CEO starts typing to all of the bosses, to where, we have a literally fiery email exchange where everything's on fire because people are realizing that that money needs to be transferred. It starts off with one. Clover Health just announced 100,000 lives. Holy crap, they're free cash flow positive. What's going on? Oh my God, we need to buy this stock right now or we're all going to die, right? That's what's happening right now. Okay. This is called cartoon analysis, right? And what's happening is they're sending these emails right now, and it's like, literally, bro, you're too funny. Again, I try to be technical, and I try to break it down to my folks that don't like the math, right? And this is a great way of explaining things through cartoons, okay? Right? And then, so essentially, they're talking, and now they're going to be allocating money. And if you don't understand, when do they allocate this money? Negative, positive free cash flow and positive net income. They're transferring right now, and there are some people that like to buy when it's positive free cash flow, which they'll be on a fiscal year basis, meaning that it'll show up on their Bloomberg terminal. And two, there's going to be people that are like, you know what? No, I want to wait for positive free cash flow and positive net income. The point is, people are talking right now. In fact, if I were to tell you, people have started talking 3 quarters ago. You understand what I'm saying? To where Jim Cramer says, yeah, they're a good company. I don't want to hurt anybody. People are talking, and there's a lot of money going around right now, and they are prepping to enter. Okay. I've seen this play out a long time. See, this was my level of an analysis, right? Can't wait for panic buying to set in. Exactly. They also want to see revenue, right? So again, Clover has it now, especially with the 27%, but we also have the SaaS. Again, there's a lot of like onions to this. The moat to this business is pretty thick, pretty thick, right? So so I hope that answers the question, because that's kind of what's happening right now. So the question now is, what do we do? Well, that's why I'm playing the wheel, having fun with, just making some side money right now on that. Not touching my large stockpile. I am not touching, only like less than a quarter of my wealth, in terms of market, selection for Clover. Only a fraction of that is tied up in wheeling, but the rest is long term. I'm not touching that, right? So the point is now is just I'm waiting, and I'm letting the people that I invested in work for me. At the same time, I'm educating people, because now you're starting to realize, Al Stock Trades knows what he's talking about, right? We're up 17.24%. Now, Clover is ranked 237 out of 33,654 stocks. It's ranked in the top 200%. Okay. And if you look at the United States, it's ranked in the top 70-ish. But if you go to Seeking Alpha, it actually is better now. It's overall in its sector, it's ranked 3 out of 1,000. And the overall stock market, guys, it's ranked 16 out of the other 4,000 stocks. And it's ranked 1 in the industry. So, I hope you're starting to understand what you hold and why I've been banging the table for so long, because I just couldn't believe how this got to book value. Millionaires will be made, and they have been made, right? So, what am I looking at? Well, this is the VIX, okay? And, this is the peak, and I'm expecting some downward momentum for the VIX as it's trending down. But understand that the CPI tomorrow, bad news is good news. But for this one, good news will be good news. You want this to be low. But again, it's just such a weird dynamic right now in the market. So a good CPI could also bring the market down, which means the VIX will go up. I'm cautiously optimistic that we may formulate a bottom in the 5,700 to 5,800 range. However, you see this support line here? I'm thinking that we may go even lower to 5,700. I mean, if we go to 5,700 and then rebounce right back, I'm going to be a little bit more confident if we go here and bounce right back and really touch this RSI low, that we're going to begin this rally. I really feel like this would be a really good opportunity. A lot of technicians are really eyeing this 5,700. So I'm hoping that we go and fall down. Now you may be asking yourself, well, the market's been down. I mean, by the time Trump got elected, it's been up, a certain amount of days, like 20 days up and then 20 days down. So we're reaching the cycle point, right? If you were to count home, and again, each tally market is on the daily here is a day. So you can, be rad cool, do that analysis and you'll find something interesting. Just count the days and see how many days we were up from Trump being elected, which was here, and then when the market was down in the 18th, and you'll see around 20 plus days, and you'll see that we're on the 20 plus days on the minus side, and it's pretty, equal on that. And so we're approaching some form of a bottom, but it's not yet confirmed. Now, obviously you might say, well, Al, I get it. These are my lines I like to draw. You could say, Al, I get it. I understand. But like Clover's been going up. Well, because there's a lot of things that have happened that are changing the fundamentals. First things first, we're in that ascending triangle, which then we broke out of, right? We're about to come to fill this gap. We got an upper range resistance level at around 479. So, and we're probably going to trade like this until we break out to whatever news we get. and margin has been activated partially for Robinhood users, which I'm sure they're going to probably see tomorrow morning. So we're cycling back on that risk on for Clover, but overall the market could go lower. So I'm cautiously optimistic, right? Regardless whether Clover goes up or down, like I told you in regards to last year, you see how they're typing. I mean, they're that's literally what they're doing right now, right? But this is us as they're typing away, sweating, realizing that they were wrong. This is us, okay? Pretty much this is us. We're the dog because dogs are very cute, and we're just basically chilling right now, and we're driving the boat, right? We're driving the boat, enjoying the hard work, feeling the air hitting our beautiful skin, and the hair flying back like you're Beyonce or Mariah Carey singing your hit piece, All I Want for Christmas Is You. And we're just relaxing right now. And we're, on this pathway, almost like the Disney theme park they closed down. It's a small world after all. And we're on this path that's been drawn out for us. And we know we're on the right path. We're not about to hit this ditch. We're enjoying these $1 million homes that a lot of our buddies on the lifetime access will be in. And we're just enjoying ourselves as these people type up. The manager's responding in like, what? What's going on? What's going on? And people are typing back and forth, and we're relaxing. We're relaxing. Okay. So that's what's happening right now. Okay. Folks, very quickly, if you're interested in our bundle, lifetime access to our all of my insights of the market, all my options trades. We make a lot of money on the option side. Again, not financial advice, but just what we're doing, and also access to 2.5 billion outputs of institutionally graded data. And of course, on top of that, I'll take you from zero to hero. Our coupon code will be expiring in 1 day, so definitely take advantage of that. So now switching gears to the stock terminal. Now we went ahead and did this. You can see that if we were to open up AlgoFlow and look up, is it SPY, right? Yeah. Look up SPY, but then go ahead and open up the number of days and then look at, let's say, for example, 5 days. Our AlgoFlow is suggesting, since we're red, that I think we're going to go down negative. I really do. So I think the AlgoFlow is projecting a negative. And I think we're going to go down to that 5,700. And I hope we do. I really hope, because I really hope we go down to that 5,700, because that's really going to set the RSI for another great, first 6 months up, 7,000, and then finishing off the year 6,500 ish. In terms of, second year being met down, second part of the half of the year being met down by loss. Hey, what's going on, B-Rap? What's going on? Hey. All right. Yeah. So, there's that, right? Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at projections, right? So we go in, take a look at projections, and you can see overall, we're moving, and we're moving past that $5 range. That's what it's basically projecting on the Monte Carlo sequence side, right? And we have people here confirming Robinhood and Webull is already allowed, but Charles Schwab, you can't. A huge amount of $4 to $5 calls expiring Friday, holding it down until next week. There it is. Depends on the broker. Exactly. That's why I only mentioned Robinhood, right? I sold covered mattresses with expiration date, covered mattresses, because I like to keep options open. Hey, yo. All right. Yeah. So pretty much, that's what we're seeing there. But what I also want to do is I want to open up the periods here and take a look at the overall technical analysis. I'm going to just hit up a couple guys. Oh, dang it. Okay, hold on. This is the day. Let me go ahead and hit the period here. We looked at day. Let's go ahead and take a look at the hour. And let's go ahead and take a look at I'm just going to do them all right now so we could just make it easy on ourselves, right? And go ahead and take a look at the week. So that's loaded. So now let's go ahead and go up to the minute, right? So you can see ultimately we dipped down to that 160 and then we spiked back up, and we saw that U shape to them. I'm sorry, that almost like that, like it was not even a Nike swish. It was just like a cave or something, like a test tube. That's what it looks like to me. I mean, you saw that today. I mean, this thing literally fell. People thought, down 4.8%, but then we got a lot of buyers stepping in saying, no, we're up 5%. No. I'm telling you, every time we get those retail investors selling, I think those smart money folks are coming in and taking them. I don't know, right? I'm not too sure, but all I know is the cat's out of the bag. This company's undervalued from an intrinsic value perspective. I mean, you guys are. I'm going to say it now, and I'm going to say it again, and you guys are going to basically see this play out. And then in 5 years from now, people are going to be watching this video, and they're going to be like, "How the hell did this guy know?" And I'm going to say, "Well, it's because of this." And there's going to be about maybe 5% of you that I'm like, "Oh my God, this is it. This is how people get rich." And then about 95% of people, because that's just how it is, because the world and the matrix has programmed you to row the boat. They're going to say, "You know what? I don't believe that." Which is fine, because we need these people to sell to us when the stock is low, so we can essentially sell to them when the stock is high. And that's okay. I can only get to maybe 5% of you, right? Which is fine, right? Because we need those other 95% to row the boat for us for our own American dream, right? They are NPCs, and they're only exhibiting their purpose is to basically simulate our main player character life, right? And I'm sorry if this sounds terrible, but I'm only saying this just to awaken you, because I used to be an NPC too, right? I was the biggest NPC, right? I was I was a teacher pet NPC, right? Right now I'm on the dark side. Anyway, so $3.60. Now we got the $3.79. Okay, so that's the next resistance level here. And we got the $3.94. Okay, so now we go to the day chart. Actually, before we go day. Let's go to the hour. So the hour here, again, that 360 got some support. And now we're trying to get to that 410. We go to the day, you could draw this beautiful exponential line here. You could see that we're basically getting higher highs and higher lows. I mean, this drop was 30%. This drop was 30%. And people were freaking out. And then now we're rising up. I mean, that's just, again, emotions, right? So we're going back up. And the next level is 432. Now, my favorite is obviously this, $4.20, because once we pass the 420, we're gonna. And I think you have to ask yourself, at what level? It's no longer 747, right? We got upgraded. It's 787. No more Boeing. I kind of like the 47 instead of the 87, honestly. But hey, that's fine by me, right? But you can basically see. Well, first off, you have to ask yourself, what level of news do we need to get for Clover to get up here? Maybe a contract by one of the big players, maybe Molina will get us up here. Maybe the SaaS revenue will get us up here. Maybe, some profitable, crazy free cash flow will get us up here. I don't know. But remember, one of the price targets is $6. In fact, shout out to Matt. Oh my God, Matt. You're like basically, Matt is so excited. You know how many times this guy sent the price target of $6? He sent it 3 times. I mean, are you trying to compete with me every time I make a YouTube video about Clover? You're going to make an analysis? I mean, come on, man. He's going to send it the 4th time. He'll send it tomorrow, right? So, Boeing 787 is a Dreamliner? Is there really a 787? Well, if there isn't, we're going to be the first to test drive it. All my Clover tards, we'll let you know for people that are watching on the sidelines. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so overall, guys, I'm really liking this. And it's almost, if you kind of think about it, almost looks like a little cup and handle. And I feel like we're about to explode, especially with that ascending triangle. Right? So I'm very excited, guys. I really am. And we've calculated this a lot. The free cash flows thus far is $118 million. We're growing. First, let's just reload it, to make sure everything's fresh. Like, you don't want me to give you used orange juice, right? You want fresh orange juice. So let me give you something fresh, right? So 118, we're going to go 10. We're going to go 9.33%, because that's what they're growing now. We're doing 5.01. You can see that 374 is the base case. And, and you can see Clover is at 374 right now, right? Remember I told you how accurate our intrinsic value is? It's currently trading at our base case. I mean, didn't I tell you this is starting to become fundamentally sounding? Clover Health. I said this like 60 days ago. I said, ladies and gentlemen, Clover Health is becoming fundamentally sounding. That means that every time they report a quarter and every time they add free cash flow, the intrinsic value will be updated accordingly. And you can see it closed at 374, which is literally right on par to the base case. So now if I were to just put 27% and imagine if that, again, criteria number one is met, where they essentially grew at 27%, which is what they said. So I think it will be met. Criteria number two must mean that they must be free cash flow positive. Now imagine if they're free cash flow positive on 118 million base. Well, if they grow 27%, then all of a sudden that base case turns to $12.56, right? Which is a lot than where it is now. You feel me, right? Now the question is, well, we know that Q4 hasn't been reported. So what could be Q4? Well, if you take 118 million divided by 3, you'll get essentially 39 on average every, 39.33 every quarter. So if you take 39.33 multiplied by 4 quarters, on average, you should get around 157.3 million. And then by that, you get a base case of $16.75. Now, obviously, well, when you get a revenue of 27%, then you'll have a bigger revenue. And whatever that revenue is, we calculated on yesterday's video and we multiplied it by 11.5%, which is the amount of free cash flow that's being transferred from the revenue side to the free cash flow. And again, I know these terminologies are a bit hard to understand and they're hard to use, but you go on every other YouTube channel, they're not talking about this because these people are not, they don't know what they're talking about, right? They show you lines and that's all they show you. But you need the fundamentals in order to understand the technicals. You need to have a working business that's generating positive free cash flow in order to take off. You cannot have a plane without an engine. Okay? Wings are your technicals. The engine is the fundamentals. That's what you got to learn, right? So, anywho, as of right now, if we are at 118 million with 27, guys, $12 up. That, I'm going to put it this way. If Clover closes the year or it hits this price of $12.56 this year in the next 12 months, I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised. Okay? Because again, it's all in the numbers. This world is mathematically calculated. If I drop a ball on the floor, I can calculate its acceleration, its gravity, all of it, because it's all calculatable. We live in a physical world that's mathematically driven, okay? To where I can calculate the sound waves exiting my mouth. To where they can, if you watch these sound waves, light, they can either act as a wave or a particle, and they know they're being watched. The only thing I can't calculate is the metaphysical world, and that has to, that's when faith comes in, which is beyond the scope of this discussion. So again, math works. And that's pretty much it. And you guys are going to see this. And this will be the greatest example in the history on YouTube that shows you how you can calculate the fundamentals of a company and be wealthy. To where you can see me, a formerly homeless individual, go from nothing to something. Okay? So for all the individuals that want to change their life, that want to get access to a wonderful platform that has people that have a total net worth combined of more than $55 million with a 30% response rate, meaning that we have probably more than that. Take a leap of faith, and I'll see you on the other side. I appreciate all of you. And, if Clove hits 12 this year, I'll buy some new boots, right? No. You're not going to buy new boots, right? You're going to use the wheeling strategy and wheel that, and whatever that poops out, you'll use it to buy boots. Never touched your original money supply. Again, not financial advice, but in that Shaquille O'Neal example, I like that, right? Never touched money that comes from the original source, right? That's how broke people live. You want to touch your investments money because it's protected by 2-3 generations. That is how the wealthy live. Ladies and gentlemen, I love each and every one of you, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm going to go ahead and watch some Cobra Kai, drink some water, and go to sleep, wake up early in the morning, and take care of patients. I'll see you on the next one. God bless you. Peace.